Welcome to the castle at Creekside High School. I'm Noah Schlicksa, bringing you tonight's action live on Schlick Sports. Creekside and Atlantic Coast set to tip off in 24 minutes. But first, we have senior night coming up. 6 seniors who have played, most of them since their freshman years on this night squad, will be honored tonight in the coming moments. We're going to step away until the festivities begin. Be back in a bit here on Schlick Sports. Welcome to Creekside High School. We are waiting on senior night festivities. And right now, a group of boys are playing basketball out on the court, and the entire crowd is into it. So I guess I'll give you a listen. Welcome to Creekside High School. We are waiting on senior night festivities. And right now, a group of boys are playing basketball. And just as I did that, we are getting back to senior night at the castle. Step away for a minute here, and we will be back with the festivities beginning here on Schlick Sports.
Tonight we recognize our class of 2023 seniors as they play their last regular season home game here at the Castle. These ladies have dedicated themselves to the program as student athletes and have been a valuable part of the Creekside culture. As always though, once a night, always a night. Now let's meet our seniors and their families. Number 21, Ainsley Cade. Ainsley is escorted by her mom, Rebecca, dad, Steve, and sister, Anna. Ainsley has been playing basketball most of her life and has played high school varsity basketball at Creekside for the past 3 years. She has also lettered in softball at her previous school in Virginia and will play softball here in Creekside this season. Her interests outside of school sports include engineering, hiking, skiing, traveling, and archery. Her favorite memories of the game of basketball are watching the boys and girls games with her family when she was younger. Her future plans are to attend college at the University of Tennessee and get a degree in civil engineering. She would like to thank her family, trainers, and coaches for always supporting her. She wants to tell her teammates to find motivation in the idea of proving you are more than what people thought you were. Number 21, Ainsley Cade. Number 11, Emily Andres. Emily is escorted by her mom, Lynn, her dad, Jeremy, and her younger brother, Jake. Emily has played basketball for most of her life. She has played on the high school varsity team for the past 4 years as a point guard and shooting guard, with the past 2 years coming at Creekside. Emily has also picked up sporting interests in cross country and track and field. Her interests outside of school sports include coaching youth sports, traveling, playing murder mystery games, pickleball, and hiking. Her favorite basketball memories include the recent holiday tournament to Hilton Head, singing and dancing with the team before the games in the locker room, and setting up the song Ice Ice Baby for Coach Cashwell's entrance for pregame pep talk. Her future plans are to attend Florida Gulf Coast University, majoring in health sciences, and becoming a physician's assistant. She wants to send a special thanks to her mom and dad for all the support throughout the years. I love you guys, and Jake too. Number 11, Emily Andres. Number 10, Lauren Yesbin. Lauren is escorted by her mom, Michelle, her dad, Tim, and sister, Megan. Lauren has played basketball at Creekside for the past 4 years, the past 2 with the varsity team. Her interests outside of school sports include caring for animals, reading, going to the beach, playing pickleball, playing Super Mario Kart, and hanging out with her friends. Her favorite basketball memory is the team bonfire before the Bartram game. Her not-so-favorite memory is nearly breaking her ankle in warm-ups before a game. Her future plans are to attend Clemson University and go to vet school, where she hopes to one day own her own animal clinic. She wants to send a special thanks to her mom, dad, and teammates for all their love and support throughout the years. Number 10, Lauren Yesbin. Number 5, Mary Grace Walter. MG is escorted by her mom, Deanie, her dad, Jimmy, and sister, Sarah Beth. MG has played basketball for most of her life. She's played basketball at Creekside for the past 4 years, with the past 3 with the varsity team. Her interests outside of school sports include reading, writing, painting, traveling, going to the beach, and skiing. She also loves playing sport ball, an ever-evolving game invented by Coach Cashwell. It is pretty much the best game ever, except for basketball. Her favorite basketball memory is the team bonfire before the Bartram game, where they blasted music, ate good food, and watched Emily catch her marshmallows on fire. Her basketball accomplishments include being awarded the Sword Award for offense in her freshman year on JV, and the Shield Award for defense in her junior year. She is still undecided on her college choice, but plans on studying nursing and anesthesiology. She also wants to travel and see the world during her post-high school period. MG would like to thank her parents for their Number 5, Mary Grace Walter. Number 4, Kayla Castor. Kayla is escorted by her mom, Ginger, her dad, Brent, stepmom, Patty, and brother, Kyle. Kayla has played basketball at Creekside for the past 4 years, with all 4 of those years with the varsity team. She has also lettered on both cross-country and track and field teams. Her interests outside of school sports include going to the gym, running, doing random sets of push-ups wherever she goes, hanging out with friends, and getting into shenanigans. Her favorite basketball memory is playing cards with the team at the Hilton Head tournament. We laughed and cried. Her basketball accomplishments include breaking the single-game rebound record, snagging 24 rebounds as a sophomore against University Christian. She was awarded the Gatekeeper Award for most rebounds in a season as a junior. She has also been awarded with the Shield Award for defense during her sophomore year. Kayla was also part of the district championship team in 2019 as a freshman. Her future plans will take her to FSU, where she plans on studying dietetics. Kayla would like to thank her parents for their continued support. She would also like to thank coaches for always challenging her. Lastly, she would like to thank her teammates for making the last 4 years amazing. Number 4, Kayla Castor. Number 2, Melissa Epting. Melissa is escorted by her mom, Jennifer, and her dad, Russ. Melissa has played basketball at Creekside for the past 4 years, with all 4 of those years with the varsity team. She has also lettered in track and field and was named a National Track All-American in 2022. Her interests outside of school sports include going to the gym, running, shopping, going to the beach, and hanging out with her friends. Her favorite basketball memory is playing pickup ball during the holiday season and taking on the coaches, her sister, and her dad. Her basketball accomplishments include breaking the record for most steals in a game and in a year. She's a 2-time Sword Award recipient for Best Offense. She's also the first Creekside player to record a triple-double in a game and did it twice in the same season. Melissa was also a part of the 2019 district championship team as a freshman. Her future plans will take her to FSU, where she plans on studying biological science. Melissa would like to thank her parents for pushing her to be the best she can be in all aspects of life. She would also like to thank her best friends for making this basketball team so special. Lastly, she would like to thank her coaches for believing in her when she didn't believe in herself. Number 2, Melissa Epting. At this time, the Creekside seniors will present a rose to Atlantic Coast lone senior. Number 1, Jayshell Soto. Good luck to you, Jayshell, in your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get on our feet for our 2023 senior class.
And there is senior night. Some players who have made a big-time impact on this program for years now, some playing since their freshman years on varsity, and all of them playing in their final regular season game at the Castle tonight. All this and more coming up. Tip-off in 15 minutes, pregame coming up next here on Schlick Sports. Welcome into the castle, 10 minutes out from kickoff here on Schlick Sports. I'm Noah Schlicksup, bringing tonight's action live on Schlick Sports. Creekside and Atlantic Coast gearing up for battle out here at Creekside High School. Creekside comes in at 10 and 13. This is a great preview for what's to come as these two teams will meet in round one of the district playoffs next week. This is each of these teams' next game, so little preview, see what you got. A little bit of a warm-up for the game that really matters next week. Each of these teams come in, not their best seasons. Creekside at 10 and 13. With a win tonight, they'll finish with the same record they finished with last season. And the key for them tonight is to score. Atlantic Coast comes in averaging just 38.8 points per game. Creekside against Atlantic Coast, well, they are 6-2 all time against them, 9-3 this season when they score 50 points. Every game they beat AC in, they've scored 50 points. Their two losses, they've scored 31 and 35. So that's the benchmark tonight. For me, 50 points. If they can put up some points against a team, they've struggled all season offensively. The good news for them, opponents have averaged 50.4 per game against Atlantic Coast in their last 5. This is an Atlantic Coast team that hasn't won since December 15th, 2022. They don't have anyone averaging over 7 points per game this season. Their leading scorer, over 8 points per game this season. Their leading scorer, Amani Henderson, freshman forward, got 7.7 points per game on the year. Atlantic Coast, they're not great shooting. 28% from the field, 21% from 3. If you can force them to shoot, especially from three-point land, force them to make some good shots and get them to fall, that should favor Creekside tonight. Creekside, it depends on when you see them. They'll play a zone defense and they'll come up and pressure you with the full court press. We'll see which one they depend on tonight against this Atlantic Coast team. We're 9 minutes out from tip-off here on Schlick Sports. Tune in for some more pregame and tip-off coming up next. Senior night at Creekside High School. Welcome into the Castle Senior Night at Creekside High School. I'm Noah Schlicksup, bringing tonight's action live on Schlick Sports. Thank you for tuning in as Creekside and Atlantic Coast get a little preview of each other before the district tournaments. These two teams will face off in round one next week. It's a nice little warm-up for each of them. Get a look at each other in the last game of the season. Be a good preview for tonight's game. And here is a bit of a look at what we could be seeing tonight. Atlantic Coast comes in averaging 38.8 points per game. Opponents averaging 45.2. Creekside 6-2 all-time versus Atlantic Coast. Every game they beat them, they've scored 50 points in. In their two losses to AC, they've scored 31 and 35. And the good news for the Knights, Atlantic Coast hasn't won since December 15th, 2022. They've lost 5 straight. Opponents averaging 50 per game against them over that stretch. Creekside this year 9-3 when they score 50 points. So I think you get what I'm saying here. That's the benchmark tonight. If Creekside can score the ball and get some stops on defense, as they should come away with a pretty easy victory here on senior night. Can they do this, however? They've been up and down all season. However, senior night, they love to come away with the win here and end the season on a right note ahead of the district tournament. We'll be back here in a minute 50 for the national anthem and the starting lineups. Creekside and Atlantic Coast coming up next here on Schlick Sports.
Between the Stingrays of Atlantic Coast High School and your Creekside Lady Knights. At this time, we ask that you please stand as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. And now a message from our athletic director, Luke Maribel. Welcome to tonight's basketball game between the Atlantic Coast Stingrays and the Creekside Knights. We see the basketball court as an extension of our classroom environment where we learn dignity and respect for others. Tonight we ask for your enthusiastic support of your respective team. We also ask that you support the student athletes from both our institutions by honoring our request to treat all fans, officials, coaches, and student athletes with respect. Thank you for your cooperation. Now let's meet the starters for tonight's game. First for the visitors from Atlantic Coast. At guard of 5'5" senior number 1, Jayshell Soto. At guard of 5'9" junior number 4, Celise Dillon. At guard of 5'8" sophomore number 31, Zion Barber. At forward of 5'10" junior number 2, Bonaya Mayo. And at forward of 5'11" junior number 14, Jessica Ullman. The Stingrays are assisted by Richard Edwards, Brianna Johnson, and Mandy Elizabeth. The head coach of the Stingrays is Michael Ross. And now, the starting lineup for your Lady High. At guard of 5'8" senior number 10, Lauren Yasmin. At guard, 5'1" senior number 11, Emily Andre. At guard, 5'7" senior number 21, Ainsley Gay. 10 senior number 5, M.G. Walter. And your forward of 5'11" senior, number 4, Kayla Caster. The Lady Knights by P.J. Gaynor and Marcus Ford. And the head coach for the Lady Knights is Wade Cashwell.
We are live at Creekside High School as we get ready for tonight's senior night matchup between your Creekside Lady Knights and Atlantic Coast. Should be a good one, a good district playoff preview between these two teams. They'll meet next Tuesday for districts tonight. They close out the regular season here at Creekside. It is out for the tip-off at each of the teams. And we get ready to go. Lauren Yesbick out for the tip for Creekside, the senior getting the start tonight. She'll go up against Jessica Oman. Oman, a junior, averaging 3.6 per game. Yesbick, the senior guard, getting the start tonight. And here we go. District matchup ahead of the district playoffs, and Creekside will start with the ball. Creekside comes into this one at 10-13, Atlantic Coast 5-12. Each of these teams had their ups and downs this year. Atlantic Coast hasn't won since December 15th of 2022. Creekside had their ups and downs. Won 2 out of their last 3, however, have been very good at home this season. Dillahay on the drive, cannot get it to go. Creekside takes the ball back. Ainsley Cade heading down the opposite direction. Lauren Yesbick for 3, she got it! It looked like it was from 3, it is marked at 2. But Lauren Yesbick on her senior night doesn't get too much playing time, but tonight she gets the start, and she opens it up with the first bucket of the game. Dillahay, guarded by Ainsley Cade. Lady Knights playing tight defense. Right there they get a tip free Out of bounds, last touched by Emily Andres. Bartram head coach Tim Winter in attendance tonight. Girls basketball coach scouting out two teams he could see the upcoming district playoffs. And whistle, jump ball, sticking with Atlantic Coast. Shell Soto, the only senior on this Atlantic Coast team, gets it in. Dilhay. Pass outside. Soto's got it. And her pass is stolen by MG Walters. And the other way, the Lady Knights. Lauren Yesbick puts a shot up. It's no good. Kayla Castor comes down with the rebound. Her putback no good. Ainsley Cade on the third chance gets fouled. She'll shoot two. Ainsley Cade, the senior, been playing since her sophomore year here. Cade, senior guard, averaging over 6 per game this season. Steadily improved throughout her time with the Knights. Now shooting 63% from the line, one of the better shooters from the floor, shooting 34% on the season. She gets both free throws there. Make it 4-0. Creekside open us up. Stingrays looking for a response. Dilhay. She comes in averaging 6.4 per game. She has a nice dish down to Omen. And Creekside steals it away. Emily Andres fighting for the ball on the ground. Still no whistle. Creekside's got it. Ainsley Cade heading the other way. Cade on the drive. Kicks to Walters. Walters dribbles. Puts up a jumper. No good. Castor pulls down the rebound. Put back no good. Castor gets another rebound, however. She had 24 rebounds in a single game against University Christian a couple years ago. That's the single game record at Creekside, as Lauren Yesbick just off on a three. Atlantic Coast gets the ball back. Big crowd out at Creekside tonight, biggest of the season, to support the Lady Knights. Shot blocked. Celeste Dilhay was trying to put up a jumper. Creekside wasn't having any of it. Dilhay, guarded by Kayla Castor. Loses the ball for a moment, then trying to pass down low. Castor tips it out of bounds. And timeout called by Michael Ross and the Atlantic Coast Stingrays. We're going to step away here. 5:17 to go in the first quarter. Our score, Creekside 4, Atlantic Coast, nothing. Welcome back to the Castle of Creekside High School. Atlantic Coast coming off the timeout. Michael Ross been the head coach at AC since 2014. His team trails 4-0 early on. 5:17 to play in the first quarter. The Stingrays have got the ball coming out of the break. Losers of 5 straight. They look to get back on track ahead of the district tournament next week. Creekside's been on a good run as of late. Been terrific at home this season. And they're hosting the district playoffs this year as Emily Andres lets a 3 fly. It's no good. However, the Lady Knights do get the rebound back. Atlantic Coast quickly steals it away on the other end. Barbary banks it in, cuts that lead in half. It's 4-2 on the other end. MG Walters Kicks to Castor, puts up a shot. Teardrop good. Creekside quickly responds. Full court press now in effect. Looking for someone. 5-second violation.
Second violation. Knights ball.
Creekside ball.
Substitution for the Stingrays. Coming onto the floor, number 10,
Nadia Dickerson
replacing
checking into the game. Andres. Over to Cade. Lady Knights offense. Been good this year, averaging 48 per game. 58 per game in wins. And only one of their wins, they didn't hit 50 points. Is Emily Andres. A little too much on the three. Put back from Walters. Good. 4 of the 6 seniors honored tonight, already with the bucket. And you can expect more to come. Soto puts up a shot. That's no good. Put back no good either from Barbary. However, she is fouled. Will shoot 2. 3:55 to play in the first quarter. 8-2, Creekside leads.
Teams first. At the line for the Stingrays, shooting 2, number 31, Cyan Barbary.
Cyan Barbary, the sophomore guard. 20% free throw shooter on the season. No good on that first one.
Substitution for the Knights. Coming onto the floor, number 2, Melissa Haptic. Replacing number 10,
Lauren Yesbeck will check out after getting a quick bucket here on senior night. Melissa Epting checks in as Barbary has got all 3 of Atlantic Coast points thus far. 8-3, 5-point early Knights advantage. Stingrays looking to play spoiler on the Knights senior night. Creekside handling that so far. So they're up by 5. Walters looking to extend it. No good on the 3. However, ball gets away from Dillahay on the baseline. Off of the Lady Knights, however, still sticking with the Stingrays. Full court press in effect for Creekside. Dillahay takes the inbound, sends it down to Soto. J-Shell Soto on the baseline. Dribbles back outside. Soto takes it up to the top of the key. At the point, she drives. Pass. No, shot no good from Barbary. Holman back outside. Dribbling with it. Celeste Dillahay puts up a hook shot. That falls. Creekside with the ball on the other end. Pass goes off empty. Walters out of bounds. 2:57 to play in the first quarter. 8-5 is our score. Creekside with a 3-point lead at the Castle. Brianna Lipscomb into the game for Atlantic Coast. She inbounds the ball. Now fires up a 3. Too much on it. However, Barbary right there for the rebound. Jump shot coming. That's no good. Ainsley Cade steals it away for Creekside. Heading the other way. Cade in transition. Driving into the basket. She passes looking for Epting. It's tipped out of bounds. Knights get the ball. Baseline inbound. Under their own basket. Epting gets it in. Cade passes back to Ainsley Cade. Epting out to Andres. Swinging the ball around the perimeter. Back down inside. Cade fires a 3. In and out. Creekside gets the rebound back over. Cade will fire another. That one off to the left. Stingray ball. Dillahay trying to drive in, dribbles back out to the corner, then back up the baseline, driving in, puts up the reverse layup, that's no good. Creekside gets the ball back on the other end. Melissa Epting lays it in! Melissa Epting, her first bucket of the night. The senior set the Creekside record for steals in a single game with 13 against First Coast last year. Also recorded the first 2 triple-doubles in Creekside history. Both of those in a matter of weeks last year. Scored over 620 points during her time at Creekside. Walters fires up a shot, that's off. 10-5 our score, 1:12 remaining in the first quarter. Lipscomb, guarded by Cade. Picks the ball up, she's trapped. Stuck on the high post, she passes back outside. Under a minute to play now in the first quarter. 10-5 our score. Creekside with a 5-point lead. Stingrays with the ball on the drive. That's going to be a traveling violation on Celeste Dillhead. Vania Mayo check back in for Atlantic Coast. 42 seconds to play in the first quarter as Creekside inbounds the ball. Ainsley Cade dribbles towards half courts, gives to Andres. Castor to the corner. Walters. Now Cade for 3. She did not get it. Rolled around the rim, in and out. Jump ball called. Good effort from Castor to get a hand in there. And Creekside gets the ball back. Cade kicks out to Epting. Andres for 3. No good. Ball loose. 8 seconds to play. Now Castor's got it. She'll drive in. Going up with the layup. No whistles for a foul. Instead, it's Creekside ball. 2.3 on the clock in the first quarter. 10-5, Creekside leads. Andres takes the inbound. Cade chucks up a deep 3. No good off the backboard. And that'll take us into the second quarter. Our score, Creekside 10, Atlantic Coast 5. You're listening to Creekside basketball here on Schlick Sports. Back at the Castle. Let's take a look here from the seniors. Talk to each of them ahead of tonight's game. First up, Lauren Yesbick actually needs a word to describe their time as a night and their biggest accomplishment. Lauren Yesbick chose the word fulfilling, and her biggest accomplishment would be all the things that she learned standing by my amazing teammates, whether it was basketball related or not. One of 6 seniors being honored on their senior night tonight. She got a quick bucket to open up the game, and right here Melissa Epting steals one away, goes up with the layup. Her shot is blocked. Creekside ball. Epting on the inbound, passing down to Walters. Heads out of bounds. Stingray ball. Atlantic Coast has got it. Jayshell Soto. Passes down low. Mayo. Wrapped up, jump ball. Creekside ball. Emily Andres has the ball. She passes to MG Walters. Down low. Kayla Castor lays it up. It's no good. Atlantic Coast trying to go the other way. Melissa Epting tipped it out of bounds. Stingrays struggling against this defensive pressure all game for the Knights. This full court press isn't doing them any favors either, as Epting steals one away, puts the shot up. It is good. Melissa Epting. She's got 4. Now 12-5 Creekside lead, 7:15 to play in the second quarter. On the other end, Jayshell Soto, wide open floater, good. Back to a 5-point game. And another steal. Ball loose. Soto's got it. And the opposite direction. She pulls back outside. Up to the top of the key. Soto dribbling out the center circle. Working to her right. Driving in. Puts up a jumper from the baseline. That's no good. Ball loose under the basket. Kayla Castor wraps it up. Brings it the other way. Dribbling down the court. Kayla Castor drives in, out, wide open, Emily Andres for 3. She got it! And with that, every Creekside senior, all 6 of them, have scored early on in this ball game. 15 Knights points tonight. 6 different Creekside players have scored.
Number 3, Jade Spivey.
Jade Spivey and Cammie Waters check in for Creekside. Gets it into Spivey. 6:13 to play in the second quarter. Creekside with the ball is Cammie Waters. Kicks over to Epting. Epting a little too much on the shot. Cammie Waters can't get it to go now. Ball loose on the block. Jump ball. Atlantic Coast will take possession. Head coach Wade Cashwell calling for the full court press. Don't let him get behind him. So that's a couple easy buckets so far for the Stingrays, keeping them in the game. They are down 8. 5:50 to go in the first half of play. It's 15-7 Creekside. Creekside will take the ball back.
Replacing number 34, Brianna Lipscomb.
Spivey walks it up the court. Andres to Epting. Down to Kayla Castor, back outside. Jade Spivey, pump fake 3, drives in. Base jumper from the free throw line, no good. Castor now going to go up with it. Her shot, no good. And whistle Atlantic Coast ball. The foul is going to be called on Kayla Castor. Stingray ball. Jayshell Soto. That's to Barbary. Up the court. Nadia Dickerson. On it tightly as Waters tipped it out of play. Stingray ball.
Substitution for the Stingrays coming onto the floor, number 14, Jessica Oman. Replacing number 22, Nadia Dickerson.
Oman back into the game. Nadia Dickerson will check out. Soto taking the inbound pass. Jayshell Soto lost control of the ball. And it's Creekside ball.
Coming out of the floor, number 21, Ainsley Cade.
Ainsley Cade into the game for Emily Andres for Creekside. 5 minutes to play in the first half, 15-7. All the points from Creekside come from 6 different seniors so far in tonight's ball game. It's Cade. Passes to Cammie Waters. Nice effort from Cammie Waters to keep it in bounds. However,
Stingrays ball.
it will be Stingrays ball.
Substitution for the Stingrays.
Dillhay dribbles with the ball. She'll drive in, pull up, jump shot from just inside the three-point line is good. Shalise Dillhay. Atlantic Coast doing exactly what they need to be doing to keep themselves into this ball game, especially late. Just a 6-point differential. They're limiting this Creekside offense to just 15 points so far. Only a 6-point game, 4 minutes to play in the first half. Ainsley Cade fires up a three. That's no good. They've had some open looks, just a matter of time before they start getting some of those threes to fall. As a jump ball called. Knights ball. Melissa Epting gets in Jade Spivey on the inbound. Her shot no good. Ball still free. Epting picks it up. She drives in, puts up the layup. Now fight through the contact. It doesn't fall. Heading the opposite way. Ball loose. Scooped up by Dillhay. Shalise Dillhay. Pass to the corner. The shot is off. Ball loose. Spivey on the floor. She's trying to battle for it. Jump ball will stay with AC. Quite a few jump balls. I believe there have been 5 or 6 already in this one. Quick, scrappy basketball being played. Defensive struggle so far. Just 24 points between these two teams in the first half. 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. On the drive, Dillhay gets her shot blocked by Waters. Jade Spivey heading the other way. Spivey in transition. Pass to Cade. Jade Spivey, corner three. Just short. Waters gets the rebound. Passes out to Cade. Dribbles in. Her shot's off. Stingray ball. Just each of these teams gone cold shooting. But now Epting steals one away. Transition layup good. Epting leading the team in scoring with 6 points tonight. Creekside leads 17-9, an 8-point advantage. 2:40 to play in the second quarter. Dillhay. Passes to Jayshell Soto. Soto crosses over, drives in, shot blocked. Stingray ball. Chloe Popinga will check in for Kayla Castor. Ainsley Cade steals the inbound away. Head in the opposite direction. She drives. Bounce pass dish to Waters. Waters bounces it in. Bounced off the glass. Easy bucket for Cammie Waters on the other end. Shot no good from Ullman. Creekside heading the other way. Spivey trying to find Waters. Passes tipped. Stingrays ball.
Replacing number 1, Jayshell Soto.
Jayshell Soto checks out in a timeout called by Atlantic Coast. 2:06 to play in the first half. Creekside with a 10-point advantage. They lead 19-9 here at Creekside High School. Senior Spotlight on senior night. Let's hear from Melissa Epting now. One word she described her time as a night with is growth. She says she's grown as a basketball player, a teammate, and a person throughout her time at Creekside. Her biggest accomplishment is being able to say I was a part of a team that grew from being a team no one believed in to a competitive team for the district title. As this Creekside team heads back out onto the court, with a little over 2 minutes to go in the first half, Epting leading the team in scoring so far in senior night with 6. 10-point Knights advantage over Atlantic Coast. 19-9 is our score. At the Castle. On the inbound, looking for someone. Marbury able to find Dillahay. Celeste Dillahay. Guarded by Cammie Waters. Waters playing tight defense near half court. Dillahay takes the screen. Corner three. Too much on it from Zion Barbary. Ball tipped out by Mayo. And it's Creekside ball. 1:36 to play in the first half. Lady Knights with possession. See if they can add some insurance points before halftime. Waters with a good look down low. Shot no good, gets her own rebound. Second shot way too much on it. However, Mayo steps out of bounds. Creekside ball. 1:22 to play in the first half. It's Melissa Epting. Gets it to Jade Spivey. Spivey on the drive. Got a lane. Puts up a layup. That's no good. Popinga passes back out to Ainsley Cade. Cade's got it. 1:10 to play in the first half. 19-9. Creekside our score. Acting on the baseline drive. Layup no good off the rim. Popinga pulls down the rebound. Puts up a shot. She is fouled. And will shoot two. Popinga, the junior, moved here this year. Averages 1.4 per game, 50% free throw shooter. No good on that first one. No good on the first free throw. Here's the second from Popinga. It's no good off the rim. And last touch by Lauren Yesbick out of bounds. Stingrays get the ball back. Dillahay, with under 50 seconds to play in the first half, trying to drive in. She is fouled.
Foul is assessed for the Knights, number 10, Lauren Yesbick, her second, team's third.
Third foul on Creekside this half. They've been limiting those thus far. Something they've struggled with this season, getting into foul trouble. Done a good job here in this first half. Yesbick passes to Ainsley Cade. 35 seconds to play in the first half. Jade Spivey to Yesbick. Chloe Popinga with an open look. A little too much on it. Atlantic Coast ball. Stingrays got to get some offense going. Just 9 points so far in the first half for them. And the ball gets away from Lipscomb. Jade Spivey lays it in on the fast break. First bucket of the night for the sophomore. And time will run out in the first half. Our score heading into halftime. Creekside 21, Atlantic Coast 9. Creekside with a 12-point advantage heading into the half. You're listening to Creekside basketball here on Schlick Sports. Welcome back to the castle of Creekside High School. Creekside with a 12-point lead over Atlantic Coast. We're about halfway through the halftime break. Let's revisit this first half of action. Creekside got off to a fast start. Lauren Yesbick, the senior, able to lead things off with an early bucket. Creekside jumped out ahead. We're up by 6. Extended that lead, going on a 6-0 run to end the first half. Melissa Epton leading the way with 6 points for Creekside. They've been limited AC all night on offense as the Stingrays only able to manage 9 points in that first half. Creekside doing what they need to get a win. Atlantic Coast still in a manageable spot in this game. If they can get some more defensive stops and find a way to get some shots to fall, they could quickly find themselves back in this game and make this one an interesting competition here in the second half. Stay tuned. Creekside enters the second half with a 12-point lead. We'll kick things back off in 6 minutes here on Schlick Sports. Back here at the Castle, Creekside and Atlantic Coast getting ready to kick off in this second half of action. Creekside with a 21-9 advantage, talking with varsity head coach Tim Winter in this situation. Of course, I'm not a head basketball coach, so I'm going to go talk to an expert. And I was asking about, if you're the coach in this situation, what do you do? You're going to see the team next week in the playoffs. It's like, I'm going to do something completely different, something I wouldn't normally do. Because no matter what, you're going to go back and prepare for what you saw in that previous game. Brings up an interesting point. And certainly one to watch as we go on in the next week, as these teams will face off Tuesday in the district playoffs, as Kayla Castor starts this second half off with an early bucket. Gave her 4 so far tonight. Now 23-9, Creekside advantage. They get the steal. Epting heading the other way. Passes forward to Castor. Castor on the drive, gets her shot blocked. Nice defense there by Celeste Dilhay. Recovering on defense, getting back, making a good play to stop the bucket. Emily Andres will foul. And the opposite way. Dilhay came in averaging 6.4 per game. She's got 4 tonight. She falls down. No travel called. Guarded by Epting at the point. Dilhay with a good pass down low. Omen, no good on the shot. Rebound goes to Atlantic Coast. Now ball's on the ground. Epting gets it for Creekside. Now Kayla Castor passes forward to Andres. Creekside gets the ball back. Emily Andres. Pass to Ainsley Cade, trying to feed down low to Castor. Bounces off of Kayla's hands, out of bounds. Stingray ball. Creekside not afraid to pressure the Stingray team defensively. Full court press in effect. They're trying to force turnovers and transition buckets. It's been working. Transition opportunities have been there, and they're not scoring on offense. Just 9 points for the Stingrays thus far. 6:40 to play in the third quarter as Epting lost the ball, rolled out of bounds. Stingrays ball. Zion Barbary going to full court, quarterback style pass. Up the court, ends up in the hands of Creekside. Cade with a hard dish down to Castor. Kayla Castor spins around, banks it in. Give her 2, now 25-9 our score. And another football style pass coming from Allman. Castor, no good. They're trying to find someone down the court. Get behind that press. I see what they're doing, but those passes just not working, not enough on it. Creekside picking them off. They're throwing it like a quarterback. Creekside intercepting it like defensive backs at half court. A lot of football references here, I know. It's Ainsley Cade on the drive. Banks it in. Good drive, good finish for Ainsley Cade. She's got 5. On the other end, Barbary coming off the nice pass. Zion Barbary. She's got her second bucket in the night. MG Walters. Gonna be fouled on the shot. She'll shoot 2. 27-11 is our score. Quite a bit of scoring here in the past minute or so. Creekside now at the 16-point advantage over Atlantic Coast. 5:39 to play in the third quarter. MG Walters at the line. Short on her first free throw. 53% free throw shooter. This night's team, they're decent from the free throw line. They got some who can shoot and some who have their struggles. As a team shooting 57% on free throws. As a timeout will be called by Creekside after those free throws. And heading into the timeout, they got a 17-point lead here at Creekside High School. Stay tuned. Creekside with a big lead here on senior night. They're enjoying it here at the Castle. Senior spotlight now on Schlick Sports. Let's hear from Ainsley Cade. One word she described her time with the Knights with is journey. It's something that you learn from and are better because of. It's also something you look back on and remember fondly. Her biggest accomplishment has been finding confidence in herself and embracing her game and seeing how it has helped her play the best she ever has in a season. 6 seniors being honored on senior night tonight, their last regular season game as a Lady Knight. It's been a good one so far. All 6 of them have scored. Now 28-11. They lead by 17 over Atlantic Coast. Kayla Castor over to MG Walters from way downtown. A little too much on it as it bounces off the back of the rim. Zion Barbary gets her pass stolen. Emily Andres swipes it away, spins around past Ainsley Cade. Cade now gonna drive, challenging the Atlantic Coast defenses. She dips to Epting. Epting shot, no good. Stingrays ball. Trying to lead Dilhay on the inbound, gets trapped by the Creekside bench. A timeout called by Atlantic Coast. 4:53 on the clock in the third quarter. You're listening to Creekside Knights basketball. Lady Knights lead 28-11 here at home. Take a look there at Breda Buskin. Roisin Crowley been dancing in the huddle all season to the music during timeouts. And now it's time for our next senior spotlight, Kayla Castor. Her word to describe it, her time as a Knight, gratifying, and her biggest accomplishment has learned how to be a better athlete, person, teammate, and friend over the past 4 years. Atlantic Coast gets the ball back as they trail by 17. Here at home. Whistle for a jump ball in the lane. It's going to stick with the Stingrays. 4:39 to play in the third quarter. And Melissa Epting steals it away. Epting set the single game record for steals with 13 against First Coast last year. That's record school history. Also recorded the first 2 triple doubles. I believe that was in the same week last season. She found the assist, MG Walters there. Now 30-11 advantage for Creekside. Dickerson. It's the bounce pass into Dilhay. Guarded by Melissa Epting. Celeste Dilhay passes in. Like Barbary was tripped. Ainsley Cade called for the foul. Lauren Lauren Yesbick will check in for Creekside.
Stingrays ball.
Nice steal from Kayla Castor in the lane. Creekside's got the ball. Castor passes out to Melissa Epting. Her pass is tipped. Finds its way to Lauren Yesbick. 3:45 to play in the third quarter. 30-11 is our score. 19-point Creekside advantage. Final regular season game of the season. As Andres finds Lauren Yesbick. Back to Emily Andres. Yesbick. Driving in. Passes to Melissa Epting. Epting's turn to drive, puts up a nice shot, banks it off the glass, and in. Melissa Epting got 8 now in this one. I don't keep track of steals or assists, but she's got quite a few of those tonight. Sure she'll have at least a double-double by the end of this one.
Substitution for this team is coming on number 14, Jessica Allman. Number 1,
Roisin Crowley, Tammy Waters will check in for Creekside. 2:59 to play in the third quarter. 32-11. Creekside leads. Epting. Andres, pass down low to Yesbick, goes out of bounds. Stingrays ball. Jade Spivey will check back into the game for Creekside, and a timeout. Call with 2:43 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Creekside Knights basketball here on Schlick Sports. Lady Knights lead 32-11 here on Schlick Sports. Welcome back to Creekside High School. Stingray basketball coming out of the timeout. 21-point Creekside advantage. They're on an 11-2 scoring run coming out of the half. A good floater put up by Soto. Doesn't fall. Lipscomb will give it away. Melissa Epting. Gonna be fouled, heading the other way. Brianna Lipscomb called for the foul. Epting gets it into Jade Spivey. On the drive, Melissa Epting. Give her 10. Had a great night tonight on her senior night. Now 34-11. She and her Knights lead big time over the Stingrays. Knights ball coming off Stingrays. Epting with a good dish down low to Yesbick. Can't handle the pass. Nice job by Waters to keep it in bounds, however. Now Jade Spivey will dribble with it. Keep this one going. Melissa Epting to Cammie Waters. Roshan Crowley's got it now. Jade Spivey's got it. Epting, I believe, was looking for Roshan Crowley there. Or Lauren Yesbick. Ended up in the hands of Atlantic Coast. Minute and 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. As Creekside gets the ball back. Roshan Crowley, good dish to Epting. Epting, shot block. Creekside will get the ball on the baseline.
Substitution for the Stingrays, coming onto the floor, number 31, Zion Barbary.
Zion Barbary will check in for Dillahay. A good pass into Cami Waters. Waters cannot convert on the layup. However, stealing it right back is Melissa Epting. Her shot goes in and out. Stingray ball. However, pressured in the corner. Losing control of the ball is Lipscomb. It's Creekside ball. Good defense from Yesbick. And Jade Spivey forced the turnover. Ball back in Creekside's hands. As Roshan Crowley passes to Lauren Yesbick. Spivey. Over to Melissa Epting. Epting to the point. Cami Waters gets it stolen away. Nice job, Brianna Lipscomb heading the other way. And then a great job on the finish. Had defenders all over her. And a little hesitation, some patience. Allowed for the easy bucket. Make it 34-13, 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Shot no good from Waters. And a foul will be called on Creekside. A hold on Cami Waters. 10.4 to play in the third. Jackal Soto powers up a shot, no good. Put back is Nadia Dickerson. Gets it back to a 19-point game as we head into the fourth quarter. Before we step away, want to wish a very happy birthday to my dad, turning 43 today. Happy birthday, Dad. Watching back at home. I'll see you soon. We step away here at the start of the fourth quarter. Our score, Creekside 34, Atlantic Coast 15. Senior spotlight time. Time to highlight Mary Grace Walters, who described her time as Creekside as an honor. Her biggest accomplishment, developing not only as a player, but as a person. She's learned that it takes a lot of hard work to get to her goals, but overcoming the challenges and adversity is worth it. When she looks back and reflects on how much she's improved and changed for the better since her freshman year. Highlighting all the seniors on their senior night tonight. Asked them all for a word to describe their time at Creekside and their biggest accomplishment during that time. Got some really good answers they've been able to share throughout the broadcast. As we get into the fourth quarter now, 34-15 is our score between Creekside and Atlantic Coast. Jayshell Soto, no good on her shot, only senior on that Stingray team. There's tough defense there.
Stingray's ball.
Stingray ball. Nice steal from Jade Spivey now. A little fancy with the reverse on the fast break. Now 36-15. 21-point Knights advantage. Shot no good from Lipscomb. Ball poked free. Creekside's got it. Melissa Epting heading the other way. Epting with a good dish to Yesbick. Yesbick gets the finish. And one chance. Much to the delight of her teammates. Got a little smile out of her. As Lauren Yesbick will look to tack on one more to the play. She got it. It's Ainsley Cade will check in for Melissa Epting. Six and a half minutes to play now. 39-15. Creekside leads over Atlantic Coast. And nice job from Zion Barbary. She nails the jump shot. She's got 7. Having a good night for Atlantic Coast. Jade Spivey with another basket. Give her 6. 41-17. Creekside gets the ball. Now Ellie Bree DeBusk will check in for Roisin Crowley. Creekside ball. Jade Spivey's got it. Pass to Lauren Yesbick. Just a 2 there from the corner, but she's got 7 points. Great night for the senior. Now a steal from Ainsley Cade. Looking to finish it off. She does. Ainsley Cade's got 7. 45-17. Creekside pulling away. Putting the finishing touches on this one over Atlantic Coast. Spopinga will foul Celeste Dillahay.
Team spin at the line for the Stingrays. Shooting team number 4, Celeste Dillahay.
No good on the first free throw. Dillahay, 71% free throw shooter. It's that second one to go. Ainsley Cade brings it up the court for Creekside. Jade Spivey passes to DeBusk. Lost control of the ball and fouls Vania Mayo.
Fouls going to start for the Knights, number 24, Bree DeBusk, her first. Team 6.
45-18 our score. Creekside leads with 4:41 to play. Drive coming from Dillahay. Have a blocking foul called on her. Excuse me, on Ainsley Cade, which will send Dillahay to the line. Good on the first free throw. 45-19 our score. Dillhay converts on the second as well. Her and Zion Barbary have combined for 14 of Atlantic Coast 20 points in this one. Ball gets away from Lauren Yesbeck. Now Stingray ball. 25-point Creekside advantage. Dillhay on the drive. Passes to the block. Jump ball. We'll stick with Atlantic Coast. As MG Walters, Emily Andres, Kayla Castor, and Melissa Epting will check back into the game. Shot a little too much from Nadia Dickerson. Creekside's got it. Kayla Castor on the drive. That is what you call an effort bucket. What a job. Euro step. Weaves her way through the defenders with a nice finish at the end. Kayla's got 8. Had 23 rebounds against University Christian in a single game. And that is one of the highlights of her career during the senior night introductions. She scored over 550 points during her time as a Knight. Jessica Ullman will check back in. Nadia Dickerson. Melissa Epting got 6 buckets tonight, 12 points. A 49-20 lead over Atlantic Coast for Creekside. 2:50 to go in the fourth. Knights will get the ball back. Kayla Castor on the drive. Stoppage for a travel. 2:45 to go in this one, and Creekside has dominated throughout the second through fourth quarters. They pulled away to a 49-20 advantage. They've had a really nice night. Limited the fouls, which is something that's bugged them all year. Playing really good defenses. They've allowed just 20 points in this one. They're getting open looks, forcing a lot of turnovers. Playing a nice game of basketball. 2 minutes to play in the fourth. Atlantic Coast gets the ball back. And a foul will be called on Melissa Epting.
Foul has been assessed to the Knights number 2, Melissa Epting, her second. Team's
It's
8.
her second foul.
At the line, in the bonus.
Now into the bonus. It's Elise Dillhay. Got it. Under 2 minutes to play now. Dillhay been one of the bright spots on this AC team tonight. As a timeout will called by the Stingrays. 1:59 to play here in the fourth. 49-21 is our score. We'll be back after this here on Schlick Sports. And last but not least, our last senior spotlight tonight belongs to Emily Andres, who describes her time as a Knight as memorable. Her biggest accomplishment was coming back stronger from her ACL injury with the love and support of her teammates and coaches here at Creekside. These seniors have meant a lot to this program for quite a bit of time now. Each of them have played a significant role on this Knights team over the past few years. It's been a team that wasn't expected to do much, but they've been able to compete over these last couple of years during times where they really weren't expected to. And now heading into districts with a little momentum. 30-point lead over Atlantic Coast. 51-21, minute 38 to play. Emily Andres on the foul. And all the seniors will check out on their senior night to a nice ovation from the crowd.
At the line for the Stingrays, in the bonus, shooting 1-on-1, number 34, Rihanna Lipscomb.
Rihanna Lipscomb. No good on the free throw. Last touch by Maddie Rolander. So heads out of play. Mayo kicks to the corner. Good drive. Back outside the three. No good. Rebound heads to Barbary and this AC team. Losing control of the ball. Barbary. Now on the floor to Busk. Fighting for the ball. Whistle. Jump ball. Stingray ball. 1:17 on the clock. Three good. Zion Barbary. Now in double figures with 10 points. 51-24. Stolen away by Lipscomb. Getting it forward. On the drive. Dilhay is fouled. 1:01 to play. Celeste Dilhay will head to the line.
At the line for the Stingrays, shooting 2, number 4, Celeste Dilhay.
Creekside with a 51-24 lead in the closing stages of this game. It's a great night for this team. Coming with a big-time win against a team that they will see on Tuesday in the district playoffs. And you wonder just how much of an actual look they gave each other in this one. Certainly be something that's going to be interesting to watch come Tuesday. 53.9 to play. As Maddie Rolander the assist of the foul. I stated a couple minutes ago that Creekside did a nice job avoiding fouls in this one, playing a clean basketball game. They've had 4 fouls since. So you can blame that one on me if you're a Creekside fan. As Lipscomb nails that second free throw. 51-26. Creekside gives the ball away. Dilhay gets the ball tip free. Maya Fakori fighting for it. Creekside ball. .35 seconds to play. Crowley to Cami Waters. Waters on the drive. Passes to DeBusk. DeBusk keeps it in bounds. And Atlantic Coast has got it. Lipscomb heading the other way. Rihanna Lipscomb. Passes to Barbary. Ullman. And a foul On the side, 9.9 to play.
Fouls been assessed for the Knights. Number 20, Amy Waters, her second, team's 10.
Called on Cami Waters. More free throws coming.
At the line for the Stingrays, the double bonus, shooting 2. Number 31,
Double
Zion
bonus
Barbary.
now. Zion Barbary will shoot 2. Barbary gets a second free throw. Now Creekside gets the ball back. DeBus throws up a shot. That's no good. 1 second to play. Half-court shot as time expires, and that will do it. Creekside comes away with a 51-27 win on senior night. And a big one, as they'll see this team again Tuesday in the district playoffs. Until then, have a good weekend, everybody. I'm Noah Schlicksup signing off from Creekside High School.